Oof. We're here. Welcome, 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 everybody to the stream. Oh God. Where was I? I remember. We need to do a quest to get rid of the double boss fight that I very much didn't like. That's what I was doing. What are we wielding? Sword and... we're learning skills. Not for samurai, though, it seems. Surely we have another one to learn? Samurai done? Seems like he is. Oh, nope. Here's more. Soul Devourer. Devourer. Man, what a 24 hours, huh? If you're into fighting games, I'm sure you have seen something. If you were online, chances are you've seen a certain leak. Which obviously I'm not gonna continue the leak, but I was kind of surprised at how quickly that was everywhere. Like unavoidable on my feed at the very least. And the wild thing to me is that's probably something that's like 2 weeks out. It's not like one of those leaks where, oh, it leaked and tomorrow is the showcase, right? Because that happens, and then I'm like, well, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And those, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they're often, you know, probably internally leaked. You know, like, oh, whoopsie, we get a little more advertising out of our own event. Whoopsie. But 2 weeks out, that's rough. That really just steals the thunder completely. Fuck, I'm stuck. Izuner. All right, we're back in. It's all coming back. It's all coming back.
Katana を奪った連中はおそらくこの刀行くぞ
Stay sharp. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Show me. Oh, it's inside.
どこに行く気だ 誰かと思えば高杉か刀を取り返しに来た面白いこの長倉が相手になる
Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, wrong direction. Whoopsie. Whoa, he hit me hard. Again, dude, that attack is... Dude, what the fuck? I was mashing up to heal and my character was not doing shit. I thought they fixed that bug. It hasn't happened quite as often though. I will say, I think they did fix something. Nioh. All right, here we go again. Oh yeah, I have the paralyzed thing. What was the feathers again? I also have a parry that I know I was using in a boss fight, but now I could not tell you what the input is. Probably this? Yeah, that one. Before the enemy. Oh yeah, and you cannot hold that one and then press up at the right time. You need to commit to it. That was a big thing. I can't target the one. That's annoying.
誰かと思えば高杉か刀を取り返しに来た面白い
Wait, now he's a shooter? Well, the shooter's gone now. Let's spam summons. Got him.
すまねえ装置無事に刀を取り戻せた。あんたと一緒に立つ龍馬は親友。この刀は俺たち獅子はこれに誓った。今回は長倉が持っていた鍵は壬生寺は新奴とはいずれ決
Booby Temple Key. Where's the next one? I guess I need to go to where the key goes. Mibu Temple. Base? Okay. Mibu Temple. Where? Does that show on the map anywhere? Do we have any names? Oh, Mibu. How much do we bet? I mean, it's right next door, so I guess that also tracks. Thank you. go. Shrine on the map? Sure, we'll go get it. It's close by. Uh-oh. Okay, heavy as the lightning version. Not the bird. Big bird? Uh-oh. Not big bird. Not the bird I'm looking for. Is the end? Bam. What's up, kitty cat? Where are we going? Hold up. We get some loot here as well. Where is he? Is he fighting? What the fuck? Came out of nowhere. Very cool. Amigo, I know the way. Come on, man. Slowpoke. Not dead? Now he's happy, alright. Shortcut. I guess it's a way around the main entrance. I might not be careful enough. Or maybe I am. Oh shit. Keeps going. Two ways to cross. This one a trap. Oh, it's an enemy base. Maybe if you go downstairs, you can just skip this. Doggy. What the? Not again. I keep getting killed by out of the blue shit off screen. Seems like their strategy is, as long as I don't see it, they got me. What if I just go? Brr. You kind of have to do this then, huh? All right. Brr. Double kill. Not explosive, I guess. Oh. Brr. Whiffed everything. Very nice. Hey, we did it. That was it. I guess just the cannons were the big danger. We're yawning again. But the day I'm prepared, I get energy drink. Energy. Something is missing. Someone's missing a head. Quick thinking. For a second now, again, as I have done this entire run, I was like, shit, what's the input again to bring up my emotes? But I guess I got it first try, so it must be sticking somewhere eventually. Okay, hall locked. I mean, that's where we need to go. Do I need to walk around? How do I get there? Oh, I guess there's a door here. Well, there we go. Oh, you motherfucker. Ain't no way. Cheap shot like that? Come on. That ain't nice. Whoa. I mean, that's better, right? It's a little weaker, but that's familiarity. Oh. Better? Probably. Yo. Damn, nothing. This we're still learning. Almost, though. We almost got it. Hey, we got a better one. What am I coming from? Master of Illusion. That's nothing. We're going to seemingly way better. Shadow Step Fist. Wow, heavier. Or lighter. Sure. Some good upgrades here. You love to see it. Much better look too. Shit, I forgot about it. You almost had me again. Thank God for sound design. Boom. It was still loading the outfit, that was crazy. Bonk. All right, we learned the crucible attack. Anything else? Think we got it. All right. What am I using? Damn, I got a lot of weapons on me. I suppose we could use this. Wait, I've been using that one? Oh shit. Still nothing better, huh? I mean, I guess, yes. So cool. It's not the greatest Izuna, but having an Izuna is still way better than not having Izuna. That is true. It's something about the motion of it. They could have made it better just through animation alone. I feel like it misses that, you know, like the real Izuna has that feeling of like you go up like, and then that moment of like, you know, there's like, and it doesn't take that long, but in your head, it does. It's just that slight pause. And I guess it's also in this one, it feels like very linear. But also, like, I feel like good one would be like fast up and then slower down. It needs that launching feeling. That's when they're sweet. That's that sweet spot. Then again, if anyone knows how to make an Izuna look cool, you'd think it'd be Team Ninja. Or they did it on purpose. So no matter what, proper cool Izuna will forever be Busa's thing. Because like the idea is there, but it's missing like a snappiness. It's missing impact. Because he didn't want to go over the top. I mean, yeah, that could be it. But then again, so much of this game is very over the top. Maybe they don't want your character to do the verticality as much. And because of that, it kind of looks a little dumb. Ninja Gaiden's 4 Izunas are satisfying enough. Yeah, they nailed it there. Woo! They're ready. Is that explosive? I guess not. It'd be a fire arrow. Really? They did it that way in this game? Oh man. Oh man. Well, yeah, there's only one thing left to do. Dude, too slow. Time to get Izuna, bitch. Whoa, he hits hard. I guess you'll die first. Why did you not do an attack downwards? That's crazy. Floating in the air. Where did you guy go? Damn, that did so much damage. What the fuck? Why is that so strong against the horse? Fire? Is fire the weakness of horses? Unfortunate. No cheesing. No, I'm trying to parry. And there he goes. Bonk. Whee! Man, I will say I am fascinated by the Sony thing. Because they announced, so in case you don't know, they announced a new State of Play in 2 weeks from now. And not only that, they've also invited people in the US to a specific theater in somewhere in LA, I guess, to watch it, like in a cinema. And that to me is like, that is so, and it's like more than an hour or almost 2 hours or something. It's a very long one as well. All I'm saying is this is building anticipation, very similar to having a DOA announcement at Evo just to announce nothing. That's dangerous. Saying, hey, we're gonna do State of Play, but actually it's gonna be very long, and actually we're gonna do it in a movie theater? Like, huh? Like, what are we doing? So now expectations are set. You can definitely see it online as well. Just about every content creator is foaming at the mouth because, you know, they got easy reaction content coming for days. Even now they're doing prediction content, you know, what's gonna happen, who knows? And then of course the unfortunate, what I'm assuming was gonna be shown there is the Virtua Fighter leak, which was just about everywhere. The worst part about the Virtua Fighter leak, one, it kind of looks sick. Two, I've already seen people being like, man, if this is what Virtua Fighter is gonna show at the PlayStation thing, can't wait to show what DOA 7 is gonna show off. And it's like, hold on, now you're putting expectations for DOA because Virtua Fighter did something cool? Or like, didn't even do it yet? Like, the DOA is doomed to have bad reactions to every reveal because the community is just so ravenous for anything and apparently extremely hopeful. They can't help themselves. "45 minutes of Wolverine hype. You're not excited for Wolverine?" I think the craziest thing about Wolverine is going to be how it's probably just going to be very much like Spider-Man. Oh, and now we fight him here separately? Interesting. It is funny how they did that, huh? Where if you don't do this part, they just make you fight him anyway. They're like, this is important to the lore that you kill him. It needs to happen. Is this the same voice and animation and stuff, just in a different place? I feel like this is a deja vu, but it's not. It's the same. It's the same cutscene, just a different environment. That's so funny. Copy paste here. I mean, why wouldn't you? Oh god, this guy again. Okay. Need to warm up again. I know parry worked really well, but I also know that eventually I stopped doing that. Because that is very difficult to pull off. Oh, that killed me even with the one hit. Ay, ay, ay. Damn, they got the Brave Blow zoom in Virtua Fighter 6. DOA being the Vanguard once again. It is funny though, right? I don't know if DOA was the first one to do something like that. It's definitely the more recent one to do it, but that has happened before. Like how Tekken 4 experimented with walls and stuff. That's directly taken from DOA too. Or I guess 3 at that point. Okay. Got him good. We interrupted him. Whoa! God damn. He's zooming his dick, bitch! Dude, the lower his health is, the more relentless he becomes. No breaks, no pause. It is rough. Stages, simple controls, blue physics, Gunnar costumes. DOA had it all first. I mean, you can joke about some of that stuff, but I feel like DOA took... Like, DOA really took all the damage for all the Gunnar shit. So only then now have everyone do it. Even more explicit than ever before. Like, it's funny how we live in an age where, you know, shit like Marvel Rivals, a fucking Marvel game, has like tits and ass slapping you across the screen. No one bats an eye. But when we're talking about, you know, sex in video games or sexuality or whatever, DOA still gets brought up. Like, constantly. It's like, well, remember beach volleyball? It's like, dude, there's so much worse now. bitch! Oh no. Whoa! Hi-ya!
土方さん、ごめん。約束守れなくて疲れたな。あの世では昔みたいに皆で稽古を。
Nice. Atsumi is gone from the... Imagine, because I already initiated it, he's still at the boss fight. I'm back! Dude, that would be ass. That would be so ass. Damn it. Oh, we got him. Nice. What's up, amigo? Man, it is weird. The more you think about it, how persistent the reputation DOA has is. Because yeah, objectively speaking, in, you know, current day climate, DOA is a joke, right? Like, in terms of, you know, sexuality, sexiness, whatever you want to call it, lewdness, gooner, whatever. It's a joke. It's nothing. There's, in way more mainstream games, there is way more explicit. And still, no one bats an eye. But when DOA gets brought up, it's the pervert game. It's the gooner game. Ooh, you know, it's so peculiar. It really is peculiar. Which one was the... Is it this one? You know, if it weren't so sad in a way, there's something fascinating about it as well. You know, how people, from a psychological standpoint, it is fascinating how people think about these things, how, you know, these impressions can linger, and even when pressed with evidence of something that, you know, that counter or contradicts it, it's so hard to get rid of it. It's so, it is fascinating to see. And garbage like Stellar Blade sold like 6+ million copies, just being a skimpy outfit. I mean, I don't agree with that it's garbage. It's definitely not the, you know, Lord and Savior, second coming of Jesus as some people proclaim. Stellar Blade is a perfectly okay, fine game, you know? It has a lot going for it. I do think it's visually nice. I think the soundtrack's pretty good. Combat gets a little boring after a while. Like the combat early on is fun, because they keep introducing new elements. You learn the new skills, like now you do the blue flash and the red flash and whatever, right? But once you have all the skills and stuff, it becomes very formulaic, which is unfortunate. I think if they increased the depth of the combat more as the game went on, I would probably rate it pretty high. As it stands now, I mean, I perfectly enjoyed my run through it. It's a good game, but it's definitely way more skimpy than DOA has ever been. And skimpy, by the way, I feel like people lose the idea of context. Like, to me, this is a radical idea, but in a beach volleyball game, having girls in a bikini, to me, is, you know, quote unquote, less skimpy than whatever Eve has in Stellar Blade, because the context is very different, you know? You would expect people playing beach volleyball to wear beach volleyball appropriate outfits. Now, there's also people who've never ever interacted with real beach volleyball in their entire lives. They bring up an argument like, well, can't they just wear other clothes or normal clothes to play beach volleyball? And to that I say, that's how it works in real life. Everyone absolutely is allowed to wear shorts, to wear full bathing suits, to wear whatever they actually want when playing beach volleyball. But when you tune into beach volleyball, specifically women's beach volleyball, you'll see most of them are still wearing pretty, you know, like, I would say normal swimwear, like the what do you call that? Like, not, it's not skimpy, but it's like normal. It's not shorts, it's the normal briefs, you know? They still wear that because apparently, I'm not that deep into it, but apparently they don't like wearing like shorts and stuff because sand gets all up in it. And just having something that is on the skin that follows like the folds of your body, if you will, just keeps sand out more, and that's kind of just preferable. So, long story short, over explaining it really, DOA beach volleyball is contextually so much less worse than something like Stellar Blade or even Genshin Impact, Marvel Rivals. They're so casually, not only skimpy outfits, but a lot of like fetish stuff, you know? Like, there's a lot of feet thing, a lot of like all kinds of, you know, that's very much increased as well over the years. Uh-oh. What about that? They had the Venus type suits too. Yeah, but those were very uncommon. I even remember them being pretty hard to unlock. And even still, I will still argue that wearing the Venus type bikini in a situation where you're on an island, there's the pool side, it's like literally an island beach resort, I would say that is still contextually more logical than wearing a normal bikini like in DOA 6, just fighting, you know? That makes so much less sense. Anyway, I'm a defender. I'm a defender of DOA Extreme. Especially today. I feel like 10 years ago, You could say yes, DOA is probably one of the more egregious examples, other than like full-on, you know, porn games, like in mainstream gaming. Sure, I think DOA has definitely been one of the worst offenders, if you will, if that offends you, I guess. Even though, you know, Soul Calibur's been there all this time as well. But especially today, it's almost a joke. If someone brings up DOA as like, oh, look at how bad, it's like, come on, really? 2026, DOA is the worst offender? Not even close. Nioh series is golden. Nioh's very good. Very good. I'm sometimes genuinely surprised Nioh doesn't get like more praise. Was he always this strong? I feel like the previous time I fought this guy, he was not this strong. Maybe he got a little buffed because the first fight is gone. Or maybe I suck. Who knows? It's literally impossible to figure out which one it is. So we'll go with the first one. Okay, Fishman. Okay, can't dodge that. Ooh, it whiffed. There we go. I did it too soon. I can't. Oh, more. Dude, oh, come on, dude. I dodged, and my dodge got stuck in his stupid, huge body. Okay, Samurai doesn't work against this guy. Even though he's like a giant flying fish, he surprisingly gets out of the way fast. Like, just keeping up with him is tough in Samurai form. Dude, this sucks. You can't hit him. He's flying. Oh, I dodged that though. I double dodged. Alright, you know what I need? I need a small break. Clear my head. And then we'll one-shot him. Or one-try him. Easy. Let's do a little break. Let's do a little break. That's what I need. And then we'll fucking tear him a new one. Alright, be right back. Alright, poof. Sorry for the long break. I had some practicalities to figure out for tomorrow. You know, we need to do some shopping. Couple different stores, but there's also like a delivery, a parcel between a certain time slot. So we kind of were quickly figuring out what time do we get up, what time do we leave, to make sure we're back home to receive our parcel. What the hell is this? Cyclone? Damn, that's sick. Let's learn it. Off? No. After a strong attack. You can just keep going? That's sick. Damn. That was a button check. That was a button check. Man, I'm so excited for James Bond. Like, actually, I'm very excited. You know what, by the way, something really funny is, in preview events, there was like one specific preview, review, whatever. That's like, well, in the close combat, you know, there's like the fighting, and it very much felt, you know, visually, it's a lot like the Batman Arkham type combat, and but you know, like a little more environmental stuff. And the preview is like, I played a lot of Arkham games, and you know what, this feels surprisingly a lot like him. Not only does it look like it has the mechanics, but many games have adopted it, but this one has like the fluidity, and it really feels like it. I don't know how they did it, but they kind of nailed whatever that is that's also in the Arkham games. Turns out the person who was like the fight, you know, like the gameplay coordinator for that kind of stuff is the dude who worked at Rocksteady, who did that for Arkham. It's like, I guess he just knows what he's doing, if that comes true. All extra things that makes me excited about it. That does so much damage, and it's a weird one to dodge. For whatever reason, that second attack, I dodged too early. The attack throws me off so hard. It's crazy. That's so long. I guess you really need to counter that one. It whiffed entirely? Oh man. Whoa. What the fuck is that attack, dude? Come on. And it like insta kills you too. That's a crazy thing. If both attacks hit, if that string hits in its entirety, you're just dead. It's 2 hits. That's so fucked. My god. He must have got... Dude, the first time I fought him, after doing the other guy first, by the way, I nearly had him. Like, did he actually get buffed? Whoa, the ring on that is insane too. But fuck dodging it, I'll just run away. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck this shit. Oh. Oh god, another phase. Oh no, thank god. Got him.
進むべき道を見定めよ。
このお姿は神君家康か。
That's right.
私は敵を見誤っていたようだな。太平の世を作りし父祖を英雄と仰ぎ、国を戦火より守る将軍にならんと誓った。だがいつしか暗き輝きの虜にようやく目が覚めた。天下にあだなすは暴君国松。これより私は父祖の思いに沿い、道外れた将軍を討って止まりし時を動かす。なすべきは徳川ではなく太平の世。それが我が使命。
Damn. Would have been cool to have Neo go to that time period as well. But I guess they already did that with Rise of the Ronin.
私がなすべきことは定まった。貴公が将軍とならば何をなす。
We get the fish. What must be done. Do it. He makes a good point.
あの扉の先で霊樹が今霊樹の国によあなたの力。
この戦には何その場その。
Oh shit.
あんたらの欲しい答えは霊樹にあるんだろう。先行きな。時を無駄にすんじゃねえ。早く行け。
Damn, that was, you know, that was a visual effect for sure. That was one of them.
大霊石の輝きが足りない。後には引けません。 草薙の導きに従いましょう。
We're going in the tree. Final stage.
貴様にとって将軍とは何なのだ。
放たれた破壊の層が村雲、再生の化身。草薙は世の均衡を守るべく村雲を追って時を超え大義と仁愛、それぞれの信念がぶつかり合う長い時の中で、村雲の暗き輝きを払いうる者にようやくたどり着いた。自ら勝ち取った力で道を問う声への答えを示す時が来た。新たなる光を今ここに授け。
Alright.
また会えたわね、草薙。
やりやがったな、竹千代。
最後に派手な花火でも打ち上げるか。
面白き世か。長生きせねばな。
And now they're on our side. Now that we're winning. They did like switch team right at the end of the match. They're like, damn, our team won. I can't believe it.
時を超えて求め続けた長き因縁を断つ光は今あなたの手に委ねられました。
Cute little ones all grown up now. Oh man, so cute. Oh god, we get text on a white screen. Peace and political chief thanks to Lord Iyashu's protection. Tosho Daigonjin of Nico. It's always Nico. Damn. That was too fast for me to read out loud.
「希望の光はあなた自身だった」「今こそ長き因縁を断つ時」
Thank you for waiting for the bird to sing. Iyashu. Edo Castle.
ヒルコを止めるための手はずは整いました。ですが敵もあらゆる手段を用いるはず。油断せずに済みましょう。
My samurai skills increased. Hell yeah. I'm not a big fan of the ones where you start flying. Oh shit, he's in both? Oh, maybe he's good here. Wait, I was already using him. Damn, flying, usable midair. You know what? We'll pick him here. There we go. Damn, the beard cutter. Get that away from me. Isn't he only a good grip on Japanese history to get anything out of this statement anyway? Like, I don't even know all the random Tokugawa shoguns did. I know nothing about it. And most of the names in this game just fly over my head. It's better. Oops. Hollyhock. Eh. Oh. Is it better? I mean, it sure is. This one's better too. Let's go. A little less defense. If there's something heavier here, I might be able to do it. Nah, we're good. We're good.
Waka, 何故お戻りに？問答は目の前の敵を打ち払ってからよ。竹千代様、こやつらを共に打ち払いましょう。
Dude, he's still not dead? I beat him to a pixel life, and these AI dummies can't even get a single hit in? Man, oh man, oh man. With allies like these, who needs enemies? That's such a cool move. Oh my god. Nice. Boss fight?
拙者にお見せくだされ。
The waiting, oh my god, that's a crazy wait. I have to do the whole thing again now? I do, don't I?
Waka, 何故お戻りに。今度目の前の敵を打ち払ってからよ。竹千代様。
Where is he aiming? What the
打
fuck?
ち払いますよ。
It's like I'm moving in slow motion. What the fuck is happening, dude? What is happening? Attack did nothing. Nothing at all. He had 0 life, I hit him, didn't die. Little cutscene goes on even when he's dead. Man, oh man, oh man.
Waka, 何故お戻りに。目の前の敵を打ち払ってからよ。竹千代様。 こやつらを共に打ち払いますよ。
Dude, how much health do they have? I can't move. Shh. The fuck? Ooh. How did that miss? That's a fucking throw. The attack goes off even when he's dead? What kind of nonsense is that? I missed it again. I missed it again. The exact same thing happened. That timing is diabolical. That timing is actually diabolical. God, they're really not holding back, huh? They're like, oh, you're at the end? Better buckle up, bitch.
目の前の敵を打ち払ってからよ。奴らを共に打ち払いますよ。
息を整えられよ。
What? From behind? His attack's 360. Alright. Coolio.
Waka! 何故お戻りに？今度は目の前の敵を打ち払ってからよ。竹千代様。奴らを共に打ち払いますよ。
With the big guys already here? We haven't even finished the other guy off. Fuck. So it's just on timing? You don't have to beat anything, they just spawn on time? That's kinda whack. It's a little busy. I can't even see what their attacks are. Oh, dude, it was literally... Oh, come on, dude. He was literally stunned and the attack just goes. It's like, nah, this attack is impervious to anything. It just goes off. It's like he plants the bomb and it just goes off. Aim for me? Really? I barely hit you. Dude, this one's stronger than the boss. Hey, why was that so fast? He's literally slaughtered, and his attack was faster than it was before. That's different. What the fuck? Alright, new attack. Gotta keep an eye out.
若何故お戻りに。目の前の敵を打ち払ってからよ。竹千代様、こやつらを共に打ち払いましょう。
What? That was fast. The attacks? That's wild. No recovery time. Where's my key? There we go. I had no idea what was happening there. My entire screen was purple. What the hell? There we go.
許さんぞ。立て直さねば。やるな。それとおると。
I'm just kiting him. What if there's another boss after this one? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm a little risk adverse. There we go.
お見事です。若ご助力感謝いたします。
ヒルコと国松は極霊石を通してさまざまな時代から霊石を集め、これまで以上に力を増しています。しかし恐れる必要はありません。
Mini Slayer. Whoa, what the fuck? Where did we get so much? Doesn't matter. Is this better? Might be. Melee damage up. Shadow Step Vest. Sounds cool. They're kind of heavy. The beard cutter. Be water. Sure. Oh, we get new crucible weapons here? Ooh. We're still learning the other one though. And we already got new ones. Soul Devourer. Racing Breed. Soul Devourer. Ooh. +1, that's always good. Got more +1 stuff. +1 stuff tends to really outlast the level of things quite a bit. I guess except with this one. Though I guess for the weight, it's actually pretty good. And if I have that one, I can equip heavier stuff here if there is heavier, better stuff, but I don't think so. So I guess we're just a really lightweight samurai. Crucible. Crucible weapon damage? Sure. Yeah, it's a cool outfit. The little cape. Heroic song. Brrr. Brrr. I know the answer is probably going to be yes, but surely the Hayabusa gear set is also in this game. Gotta wait for the DLC. Oh my god. They're gating it behind DLC. I guess that was in... Was that in every... Was it in the first one in the base game? Or was that with an update? I don't even remember. Damn, we're not doing any damage at all. Never mind. DLC 3 and 2 respectively. Damn, really? It took till DLC 3 in the first game? Wow. I'm misremembering that so much. It's been a hot minute though. Let's be fair. Nioh 1 is a fucking old game at this point. Bam. Creeping up on 10 years. Oh my lord. Dude, my rear damage is so high. The difference between me attacking from behind and not is such a stark difference. I wonder if that's only in ninja mode or not. Ow! What the hell? That hurts, lady. Stun this bitch. Woo! Oh, come on. Is this just boss rush? Damage was higher ninja mode. I mean, that makes sense. Woo! Miss me, bitch. Oh yeah, the different mode. I forgot about that. Do we have to fight every boss in the game here? Is that what they've done? Just fighting all the bosses again? Get chopped up. Find a bunch, not even close to all. I don't remember how many bosses there were. It doesn't feel like there were too many like boss fights in this game. Like monsters, I mean. Because there's boss fights where you're fighting a human that does like the spirit enhancement thing. But like the actual because so far it's all been monsters, right? I'm willing to bet. I mean, unless this was it. But at this speed, we're about to fight all the monsters again, at least. Whoops. Level up. Maybe I'll do magic to 25 to get some more spirit bonus shit. That's a passive thing. It's always good. Damn, how much further is it? Just like the old days, huh?
そなたも伊達に年を取っておるわけではないようじゃ。
ほほう、それもどこかで聞いたような物言いじゃ。ここから先は何が起こってもおかしいのない。気をつけて進むんじゃぞ。
Jeez. Come on. Oh? Oh, he just leaves? Lame.
たけり荒ぶる村雲の姿、まがまがしきものであった。怒る血を呼んでお主を妨げんとしたのかの。
It did. Just open your eyes, kitty cat. You could have seen that. How do I get there? Can we jump that far? Or do I reach it from the other side? I think from the other side. How do we get upstairs? Guess we'll open this first. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're supposed to wait. Okay, now what? How do I get up? Oh, it's from up there? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, but how do I get up there? That's not gonna work. We might get back here. There we go. Man, it's almost 11 again. Oh. Time really does fly if you're having fun. Sheesh. Uh-oh. Damn, that could have been death. I'm so glad attack animations don't push you off the edge very easily. Because I would have died so much more if that was true. Ow. There we go. Ooh, dual katana. Dual katana is also a good weapon that I like using. I guess I don't have a crucible weapon to learn with ninja. Okay. Can I switch to those katanas? Even though clearly the other weapon's way stronger. Unless attack, I mean, I guess attack doesn't mean anything because it's not DPS. So it could really mean anything. Wait, what the fuck? Is this a sword? Why is that so much stronger than what I have? Hold up. Hold up. Even with familiarity, this one's way stronger. Gimme. Equip that shit. Phoenix Wing. Sweet. Wait, is this? Checkpoint, perfect. Because it's... I mean, I guess we can get into a couple minutes. Now, what if it's a boss fight and it's over? I don't think it's a boss fight and it's over. But what if I get to the next shrine in like 6 minutes? Man, that attack is so convenient if there's like a couple of small, not that strong enemies around you. It just clears them. Which is very nice. This is less nice. Double trouble? Oh my god, what's hitting me? Oh, this guy's shooting as well? Fuck. Now I'm slow. I'm slow. Oh, okay, I see how it works. I see how it works. Well, I guess don't open the fucking thing before killing the other one. Brrr. Whoa, you survived? Impressive. Alright, let's kill this fucker. Where did this guy go? It just doesn't happen anymore? That's weird. Or maybe he died. Okay. Ow. Why did that not hit him at all? Bam! That does not do any damage. What the fuck? Still a chest here somewhere. Probably on the other side here. There we go. Ow. It's like I can't move at all. Like with every time he does the lightning thing, I just get slower and slower. Kind of annoying. I'm trying to find a safe spot, but I have a feeling that even underneath a roof, the lightning is just gonna hit. I don't think they've thought about that at all. Why did that hit me? That was so far away from me. Oh, there's another one. Hoppa. I guess it does hit ceilings. Color me surprised. Oh, that's a circle. Okay. How does he still see me? How do I get to him? Or maybe you don't. Maybe this is the path I need to take. Oh, there he is. Oh, he does not take off this time. What the fuck? Okay. Damn, he's strong. Damn. Damn. I guess we're not getting to the next shrine. Oh god, that's a long fucking... That's another enemy. It's another one? It looked very much the same. It looked like a lightning enemy. I guess they all are. Guess that's the gimmick here. Alright, I guess that'll be it for today. Is this like the final stretch of the game? Like if I go through here, I'm gonna assume there's a boss fight at the end. Is that it? Is that like the story done? Or is there more? This feels like leading up to a boss fight that's like the end. Last segment? Okay, that's good. That means Monday stream, we'll finish this game. I can't imagine this taking an entire stream. New Game Plus? Nice. I can imagine this portion left would last me more than one stream. I mean, I'm dying a lot, but still. It looks manageable. That means Wednesday should be ready for 007. Alright, alright, alright. It's all coming together. The timeline, the planning, all coming together. I do want to mention there's something that happened yesterday evening and today where, let's see if I can pull it up. I've been down a rabbit hole of it's completely not related to the game, by the way. But I've been down a rabbit hole of trying to find something of my childhood. And the worst part is it kind of just randomly popped in my head because recently it was Free Comic Book Day. And from amongst the free comic books were Power Rangers comic books. And yesterday evening, I finally got around to reading them. And while I was reading them, for whatever reason, a memory popped in my head from when I was a kid. I loved Power Rangers as a kid. Many Christmases, my Christmas gift was very easy. I just wanted the robots that become the bigger robot. You know, very easy for my parents, though probably not very cheap. But I loved it. And I remember back then my grandfather and grandmother, they lived in Germany. And every summer we would visit them in Germany. And I remembered, for whatever reason, I got like a magazine or some kind of... I guess magazine is the correct word. About the Power Rangers, but it was in German. And I remember it having a comic in it, like a little story to read. And that just popped in my head. And for whatever reason, I decided, you know what? I kind of want to read that story again because I see faint memories of it. But now I was like, okay, but can I find it? And boy, the worst part is, at this point, I wish I kind of just kept it a memory. In the sense that I still haven't found it. That's the problem. I haven't found it, but I've gotten real close. And that's the annoying part. I'm so fucking close. And it is bothering me to no end. So, really what it came down to, right? I just vaguely remember the story. I did some looking around, didn't find anything. I found that there's like very old actual comic books, like US comic books for Power Rangers, whatever. In the end, I got real desperate. I asked Google Gemini. I got real desperate. I was like, look, I'm looking for this old ass German Power Rangers magazine. Had a comic story in it, and this is like the storyline, whatever. AI gives me some gibberish that, you know, it's like, oh, do you mean this episode from the TV show? It's like, no, get the fuck out of here. But then at some point it does mention, well, there were German magazines by this brand, blah blah blah. Here's a website that is specifically like specializes in German magazines and like tracking and whatever, right? So great, I go to the website. They actually do list Power Ranger magazines. So I'm randomly clicking through, you know, the things until, and this is so fucked up because like I couldn't remember what it looked like. I just couldn't tell you until you click that one. The cover pops up and your brain is like, that's the one. That's such a weird feeling. Like, it's in there. You can't recall it actively. Like, literally, before that happened, I could not have told you a single detail about what the cover looked like. The second I saw that image, my brain immediately was like, yes, that's the one. So, that's where I'm at now. And this is the frustrating part. I'm gonna show you. So this is like a website that tracks it. And I found 1996. This is this is literally it. I remember this vividly. This is the one. Because how do I know this? I know specifically the story was about the Pink Ranger being like at a party or something, getting captured and turned into like a, you know, like mind control to help the bad guy. This cover, like I remember having this poster, like actually. So this was like a blast from the past already. But finding the contents of this magazine has been impossible. I've tried so many things. There's been so many information that says, well, they just translated the US comic books. So I went and found all the old comic books from 1994, 1995, all those years, and I went through all of them looking for the story, looking for anything that looked nothing. I cannot find whatever was in here. I'm to the point where, because like this is a fucking German magazine from 1996. Nobody was documenting or scanning or doing anything with this. It's a miracle the cover's online, you know? I'm at the point where if I genuinely want to see the contents of this magazine, there is only one solution right now, because I cannot find this anywhere on the internet. The only thing I found is a single eBay listing of someone selling this specific issue. If I want to know the contents, and this is the problem, is my brain gonna shut up about this? Or am I gonna spend like 15 euros to buy an old ass magazine, to open it and be like, yep, that's the one, and that's it? Just to satisfy that closure in my brain. Am I gonna buy this? Probably not, but it's been nagging me since fucking yesterday evening. It's... And dude, I've been looking, like literally hours. I've been looking at this shit for hours. I cannot find the contents of this anywhere. It's ridiculous. I even zoomed in to get like the barcode and look for that. Can't find it anywhere. I looked for who was the publisher back then. You know, it's apparently this Ehapa, which changed names a couple of times. I mean, ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's been bothering me so much. Because that's the problem, right? I'm this close. It was just a faint memory. I just remember that old story you once read in a German magazine when you were on holiday with your grandparents. The fact that I found which magazine it is, which issue specifically, from what year, what month, that's already a miracle in its own right, that I actually found that information. But the contents has been not successful. Tough. Anyway, you know, side tangent, I guess. Just, you know, goes to show how sometimes the brain is weird. For whatever reason, my brain could not let it go. It was like, you know what, that one small memory that is like not even significant, because I literally have not thought about that in fucking 20 years minimum. And so because I was reading a comic book, it kind of triggered like reading a comic as a kid. And down the rabbit hole I went. Crazy. I'm very happy I found at least the issue. You know, because like if I really want to, I can purchase it. I can read this. If I really want to, I can buy it. But that feels so fucked up. the thing is, the curiosity is fucking killing me. I kind of want to... It's almost like I want to see if my memory is real. I want to see if it holds up. What if I misremember it? What if, because it's from 96. I was 6 years old. 6 or 7. But since it's from the start of the year, I was I mean, we usually went on holiday in like the summer. But I mean, it was an old, because the reason my parents bought that magazine was because of the poster. It was like a Red Ranger. I love the Red Ranger, you know. It had the poster. That's why they bought it. So, but the release date is from early 96. So I must have been about to turn 7. There's no way I understood the story. I just know the images, right? Because context. But like reading it, it's in fucking German. So yeah, that's where I'm at. There's a part of me that just kind of like as a closure on childhood thing, I kind of just want to buy it. I don't know, but it feels so weird to do it. Like, can you imagine you're like some random dude in Germany, or gal, who knows, that found this old magazine in your attic and you're like, I'll just throw it up on eBay, like €8. I think it was like €8 and then like another 7 for shipping. Like, imagine if you put it up and like someone from Belgium orders it. It's like, hey, I want this 1996 German. And the thing is, this is the part that's driving me crazy, by the way. 100%. It is not an original German Power Rangers work. Like, they obviously got it somewhere from another source, translated it. I just wish I could find the source. I've looked at all the Power Ranger comic books from 1994 until like the 2000s. I went through all of them. It was not that many, but it was still like, because they did make an archive book not that long ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. They made an archives collection that had all of them, all of the US comics at least, but those seem to be the only ones, seemingly. And that was like a 500 or 600 page book that I scrolled through. It's not in there. Even worse is, if I order it and I have the thing, it's gonna be like, because it's a magazine that came out monthly, right? So the entire story is not in there. If I want that entire story, like opening it up, like seeing it in that German magazine is not gonna give me necessarily more clues as to what the original source is, you know? Because you're gonna have the pictures, sure, but I can recognize the pictures if I see them, for sure, 100%. I know what happens. That's not the issue. The issue is I don't know what the original is called, nor how I can find it. Dude, it's and it's such a it's a thing I got as a kid. I read and fucking threw it to the side. And now I've already spent more time now looking for it than I spent time reading it as a kid. Oh man. Bye. Such is life. I am willing, dude. I'm so convinced that I'm not gonna act on it. And if in a week from now it's still bothering me, I can absolutely see myself ordering it just to have it in my hands, just to see what it is. I feel like I'm almost... It's almost like the sunken cost fallacy. Like, I've put time into it, now I need resolution. Oh, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, that was stream. So yeah, schedule for next week is easy. Monday, we'll finish this game. Wednesday is the release date of 007. If Amazon ships it the day before so that it arrives on Wednesday, we can play 007. If not, you know, then it'll have to wait for Friday. I do hope they have the sense to have it arrive at release date. We'll see. I specifically ordered from Amazon because they had like an extra outfit that was Amazon exclusive. So, you know. Alright, good shit. Yeah, that's it. Have a good weekend, guys. I'll see each other on Monday. Alright. Bye-bye.